Winner bracket! We are in the first round, the round of 8, and we got 2 more Korean teams going up against each other. Team Have a Drink, my personal favorite, going up against Where's My Money? Yeah, we are on Battlefield of Eternity. And over on the left side, we got Diablo and Malthael. Sylvanas, Genji, and Stukov for the support. Whereas on the other side, we get a Lunara. Alright, Bambi is in the house together with Muradin and Blaze. So we got some stuns together, we got Lucio for fast rotations, and we got Tracer. What we also have is 3,500 euros of prize money, so keep that in mind here at the Healing League. It's actually really cool to see a tournament like this on the Korean side. The scene in Korea has honestly struggled for a while now with regular tournaments. I gotta be fully honest with you. If anybody, any sponsor would have come in and said like, hey, we have 3,500 that we can blow in the tournament, I would have told them straight up, guys, make 2 tournaments out of it, make 3 out of it, just to keep the scene alive a little bit longer. It's actually exactly what I did. You remember the X Cup and Mr. X? Initially, big shout out by the way to him, if he's still listening at any point here, man is a legend. But he back then was thinking, hey, let's do 1 big tournament. And I told him, dude, listen, with the money that you are thinking for prize money and everything, I would recommend let's do something long term. It helps the scene more. You are going to get more content out of it. You as a viewer, as somebody that loves the esports scene and supports it, are going to have way more out of it than if you just do 1 single tournament with a big gesture there. And that's pretty much what we did at the end of it. So while I am super happy about the Healing Cup, and I think it's awesome that we have a tournament on the Asian server, I don't know the specifics about the deals that they have there, but I think they could have done even a few more smaller ones and maybe give the players a more regular reason to play and maybe improve there. Keep in mind, we had a lot of international competition over the last 2 years. The Heroes International, of course, in Miami, the Heroes Nations Cup finals in Berlin, where we had players from all 3 regions present on site. Playlist, of course, still available on YouTube if anybody is interested here on the channel. But all of those things have clearly shown that Korea has lost a lot of its spark. Back in the days of HGC, they were always the teams to beat and to take down, and now they've fallen a bit. And that comes because their esports scene is just not as healthy as what we have in Europe. There's less tournaments, less reasons to practice, less reasons to continuous play as teams, and that's a bit of a problem. So with that now, we get our first kill, and it is Where's My Money that locks it in. Yeah, Bambi is already poking them out quite nicely here. So all the damage over time that comes from Lunara is gonna play a big role in team fights. But also, when we're talking about objective, when we're talking about the Immortal, you can do a hell of a lot there as well. Okay, so on the right side, we got Loktarogar. I gotta say, I like the name. Yeah, but yeah, they're going to go for the camp. Obviously, the same is happening over here too. So with the first objective coming up, you really want to line this up properly and yeah, just make a couple of moves around the first Immortal. Hope to take the first fort out, obviously, with it if you can. But at the minimum, deny it to the opponent. If you can get that kill before the objective even is being fought over, then even better. Tracer forcing Malthael back here a little bit as they were trying to go for Blaze, and that helps. As down at the bottom of the map, we still have Lunara trying to do her best to take that camp down already early. But the first pokes around the Immortal are now happening, and it's always dangerous if your opponent is running a Sylvanas, and you I mean, if you use that Immortal, she is going to get more damage out of it for sure. So, we got the Sledgehammer for the extra damage from Muradin. He's still busy at the bottom of the map, so they went for the Shaman camp and defeated that quickly, whereas up at the top, Malthael is the one doing the honors here. Lunara is now exactly where she wants to be, trying to take the Immortal down a notch, and so far they are getting very quickly ahead. I think it was a bit of a trap that was supposed to catch Blaze, but that didn't work out, so they wasted a lot of time where they could have tried to take the hit points down, but instead they've now lost the halftime show without doing too much. Oh, but that hurts! Yeah, good lurking arm from Stukov. Nice silence. Tracer falling right away. But they are still not out of this battle yet. First of all, the death timer is very low, and they can still easily poke from a distance and stack the damage over time here, which is exactly what Lunara should do and does. And with Blaze, they can push them back a bit further. So, yeah, they should still be able to win this one. And the blue team realizes it too. They instantly move over into defense mode, trying to force them back, but in that choke point, they are just gonna get clapped if they're not careful. You gotta be very, very cautious here. Lucio also just speeding things up even more for the team, and this seems like Where's My Money is gonna walk away with the first Immortal, and indeed they do. So yeah, good for them. Nicely done. Well played. 1 kill to 1. And already traveling down to the bottom of the map in an attempt to now take this wall out. Now, defense should still be fairly straightforward, considering that they have Sylvanas, that Genji can poke quickly here. They also have Stukov, who can, with a lurking arm, create a bit of a death zone himself. Choking Pollen in on level 7. We're going to get the locked and loaded and the good vibrations. And the shield is already gone. First Immortal normally doesn't get you too much, but you break through the wall, you put some hurting on the fort, and yeah, you're fine. You should be able to get it down to 50% HP. I mean, who knows? If they poke this a little bit more, maybe they can get more out of it. It's starting to look better and better for them, especially since the blue team is now diving past, trying to get a kill here. Blaze arrives. They're going to get the entire thing. Blaze arrives. He's there. Martel is still up at the top, and the fort's gone. Nice. Well done. Great job by them. They are able to take this one on, take the fort out. So good lead initially, at least, for Where's My Money. Up at the top, well, we got Blaze now getting into position over here, trying to also force this back. Shouldn't really be an issue. No wall damage has really been done here by Malthael. He got one tower nearly destroyed, but that's all. And down at the bottom of the map, so yeah, the blue team at least gets one of the camps. Blaze has now started up at the top. I guess Malthael should sniff that one out sooner rather than later. And then once that he has an idea here, we will see the rotation, which is already underway. Tracer and Lucio are going to be a little bit faster, and Lucio is even slowing down Genji now, buying more time for Tracer to force Malthael back, and that results in a camp taken, and Malthael getting crushed. Nice! Tracer with a really nice solo play here, coming in from below and taking him down. Now Genji dropped Lucio at the same time, so it's a kill for a kill, but that was still well played. I'll take another look at that. A little replay. So initially it was Lucio here slowing them down, then Tracer up at the top comes in and bam! Takes him out. Malthael is gone. Lucio dies a second later to Genji, so unfortunately for them they weren't able to really pull ahead on the map, but they got some damage in at the top wall. Teams are fighting now for level 10 abilities, and then the real fight over the next objective is going to pop up. High five. Bambi with the Thornwood Vines, so we're going to see her with some distant poke, but she is going to try and get out here. Whereas for the opponent's team, for the blue team, we now have Malthael with the Tormented Souls. Okay, let's see what our boy can do. Flailing swipe for Stukov, so a bit of slapping. And this time it's the blue team that wins the halftime show. It's not even a contest. They're really burning this down quickly. Where's My Money was a bit too late, but now the party really starts. Everybody's going full pirate pressing as they go in and take down Lucio again. Yep, dies for a second time in a row. They're trying to get counter kills so they can maybe still turn the fight around. Muradin is also dead. Bambi with good damage, so the damage over time is starting to be a real problem for them. Dibble's dead and Malthael, the Angel of Death, is dying, and he's not going to be the only one. Stukov gets caught and killed, and now they come in, take down Genji. Tracer pays for that little action with her life. Really nice fights there, and I would assume that by now Lunara, yes, is indeed top damage. 28,000. She has been crushing it in that last fight. One Thornwood Vine after another, connected beautifully. And I have no idea what exactly Diablo is doing here. Seems like honorable Sudoku to me. Yeah, Diablo about to commit honorable Subaru, but he's buying time. I guess that's more so the reason. And they actually let him go. He's not even dead. He kind of YOLO'd in and said like, hey, kill me. I'm going to buy time for the rest of the team. Now they finally did kill him, but they will likely also lose the objective as a result of that. The problem is that they're losing more and more heroes now. That's the problem. So Diablo's death at least had a purpose. Bottle of time, but they haven't gotten this yet. And the longer this lasts down here, the smaller the shield will be. So even if they take the Immortal, which I still think they should be able to do, they are getting so much less out of it. And losing this many heroes in the fight is a huge problem, because it essentially means that they're falling farther and farther behind here. They win the Immortal, but look how many heroes they're losing here. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. 11 kills to 5. And now a one more than a level lead for the opponent's team. Kill after kill. Malthel coming in. He got murdered. A second later, it's Genji that dies. And then, of course, we see the entire team fall apart. So yes, the blue team, they got an immortal. Congratulations. The problem is you can't do anything with it. Because everybody's dead. Everybody's dead. 11 kills to 5. Yeah. I guess that, I mean, I want to make the argument that it would be worse if the red team got the immortal. I guess that's true, but only if they would have lost the same amount of heroes. If your opponent takes the immortal and the shield is that low, and you don't lose, I mean, you lose 5 heroes less, I think that would have been the better play there. Either way, there's a talent advantage now. Bunker is already up, and now everybody is just jumping in, trying to get a few more kills together and see what they can actually pull off here. Diablo in particular starts to become the pincushion of Lunara. She comes in with one attack after another. Malthel is a little bit lost now that he popped the Tormented Souls and sitting there like, nah, left, right, left, up, down. Where do I go next? Who do I attack? Then here comes the next one, and... Oh, X-Strike, can they turn it? Bambi? Yes! Venison is on the menu, baby! We got a deer. So, Sylvanas has also died. Muradin, well, alive for another moment, but also getting dropped, and now Lucio. Lucio is doing a lot of dying here. Lucio is getting dropped here. So, yeah, he died 3 times already. So did Malthel, so did Genji. To be fair, blue team is getting murdered just a bit more. But they got 3 kills in that fight, so this is one of the best battles that they had up to this point. Damage numbers haven't really changed all that much. Well, damage leaderboard hasn't changed all that much. It's still Lunara up at the top. Bambi is looking good. Now, over on the left side, we still have the next camp about to be taken, and the red team is doing the same thing. The problem is, even with the camps that they got and the kills, look at the difference in experience. This is getting really problematic because now we're talking 16 around an objective. So, yeah, big talent at a great moment. They should try and catch another wave or two. Lunara is already giving them experience down at the bottom of the map. If they can catch this wave then shortly after, I mean, even if they can't, they should get level 16 so much faster than their opponent, and then it's going to be super interesting whether or not the blue team is willing to fight or if they just fall back. Halftime show. Teams are just attacking. Nobody's defending. Even. Slight lead for the blue team. But definitely not enough to play it out for victory now. There's 16. And Lucio, no! Gets killed again. But they get the counter kill. Sustain is gone. But Sylvanas is also dead. Another kill. This time it's Stukov that falls. Jesus, they are spicy in these fights, aren't they? One hit after another. Bam! Kills. And they coordinate their fire perfectly for these. So once again, it's Genji that's under attack. 3 heroes are already gone. The top fort has been destroyed, by the way. Camp with big value, and now even going for the wall. That will be defeated quickly now that Genji is appearing. But the Immortal gets claimed. That talent lead was such a huge advantage in the fight. Really gave them a lot here. Muradin with the extra sustain, for example, and also the accelerated contamination from Lunara, who's still running the leaderboard. She's at 43,000. We have 28. And again, she did a lot of immortal damage in that last fight in particular. Now that they're also trying to go for the next keep, I mean, keep in mind, they took both of the forts out. The camp took the top fort out, and then the team obliterated the one at the bottom. So now they can try to get damage onto the keep itself, which they will be able to do. Question is, can they take it down? But damage is guaranteed. The wall is already gone. If they can get a kill here, that could be potential disaster already for Have a Drink. I'm not sure how many they had before the game started, but they got to sober up quickly. Because their keep is on the line, and maybe more than that. And from the looks of it, the keep is not going to make it. They have level 16 talents at least, so that's the good news. But they are going to lose that keep. And they haven't taken a single structure out on the red team side yet. Red team is falling back immediately. They're not even trying. I could have seen them poke a bit more, wait, and then see if they can get a kill. But they just let the Immortal go. They're like, guys, it's 13 minutes in the game. Not worth it. Just wait this out. Wait for the next fight. And then take it there. Wait for the camp, claim that too. Should be able to grab it, unless they're coming in early. A couple of slows are happening. They're not going for the camp. It's a trap. Going for a bit of a bait move over here. And bit of poke against Genji. Still has a shield. Thornwood Vines is actually doing real work for Lunara. If you go Leaping Strike, then you have more survivability and you can reposition so much easier in fights, but this long distance poke is really working for her. And once that she gets to level 20, if she actually upgrades, I mean, can you imagine how she can make the blue team's life a living hell, considering how much work she's already doing? 51,000 damage now, Genji trying to catch up here. Blaze with 33,000 himself. Great numbers from him. He's been doing a fantastic job here too. Also at the top lane. Fight coming in again. Camp has not been taken yet. There's the barbecue. And the kill. Lucio, the weak point so far. And now they get Lunara and they get the camp. This is the way that you fight yourself back into the game. If they can get another kill, even better. In comes, yep. In she comes, but in she goes. Sylvanas is dead. Tried to make the big play and couldn't. Tracer survives. And Sylvanas dies. So yeah, kind of unlucky. But the battle isn't over. They're trying to get more here. Muradin! Yeah, C4s too. Muradin is gone. Genji? Whoa. Close call, my friend. I mean, yeah. Malthael is dead. The Aspect, or the Angel of Death, is doing a lot of dying here today. If Tracer had more hit points or still a charge left on the fountain, I'm pretty sure they would have chased us even further. But yeah, look at Sylvanas. Sylvanas definitely overestimating her own abilities a little bit there. Jumps in and Tracer's like, ooh, a kill. Comes in and takes her out. Tracer was dropping W's in that battle. Topside wall is now gone. Immortal is up, so we're looking again at the fight. And that... I mean, they need... Okay, Sylvanas deals with the top lane now. I was just about to say, if they're just focusing on the Immortal here, they're going to be in for rude awakening when they're looking at the top lane. But they are not dealing with the catapults at either. Team, you are taking way too much damage here. I can tell you that much. That's going to be 50% of the hit points gone easily. Now, I understand that they are afraid of losing the Immortal here again. Level 20 is close, so they want to rush the whole issue. But this is still going to cost them. It's going to cost them a lot. But they're forcing the battle before the Storm Talons are there, so that's at least something. They now need to make sure that they're winning the fight, and they can't get the kill, it seems. They might be able to get the Immortal, but I'm not sure if it even matters if they lose that battle now. Level 20, not there yet. Big Immortal for the blue team. Lunara dead. Nice, that's a good start. Lunara down, if they can save Malthael here. Malthael! He's dead. Malthael is dead. Then again, Blaze, 4-man jet propulsion stun. He dies. Can Tracer clean it up? Tracer! Lucio gets the kill on Stukov. Diablo is dead and Tracer is on a killing spree. That is some sick city plays here. Tracer is at 59,000 damage herself now. She's absolutely crushing it. Yes, there is an Immortal for the blue team that is trying to take structures down at the bottom of the map, but they are already busying over on the left side, just destroying the opponent's core. The keeps are all gone. There's only 2 defenders left. No one else is still standing. 21 kills, 214. 35 kills at the 17-minute mark. 2 kills a minute. More now that Diablo bites the dust again. What a game. Game number 1 goes to Where's My Money in this winner bracket best of 3 series here at the Healing Cup. GG. Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV. Garden of Terror, map number 2. It's gonna get terrifying. Yeah, I'm a Garden Terror because I have what's called a black thumb. You might have heard of a green thumb. I have a black thumb. You give me something that lives and is green and it definitely dies. I'm pretty much the antidote to She-Hulk and Hulk. So yeah, I would be the perfect villain in that. But yeah, never give me a plant. It's not gonna survive. Anyways, have a drink on the left side. This time looking at Li Ming and Tychus for damage. We got Jojo and Hogger. So they got Hogger here for camp control, which is awesome. And we get the Crybaby. Anduin, Blondie is also in the house. I, by the way, still believe that Anduin and Johanna are siblings. I mean, look at that hairstyle. Over on the right side, Where's My Money with Falstad and Sylvanas. Sylvanas is already really nice to have there. The bird helps you, of course, with global control. And then we still have Lucio, which is really amazing to me still that they got Lucio now again on such a big map. That really, really helps their cause, obviously. So, yeah, there's that. But again, As we're looking right now, we have just hit after hit coming at the top. Falstad going stacking with the Gathering Storm. And yeah. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking at those portraits, and Anduin and Jojo, you can't tell me these two aren't related. I don't know who's older, but they are definitely related. Yeah, Johanna is that... she's the kid that, well, Varian never wanted to tell you about. So I'm not quite sure if even Anduin knows. I mean, we know because I just told you. But there is a long-lost sister that he never knew about. Varian, you know, I mean, again, might not... maybe he cheated. Maybe he cheated, she got pregnant, you know, and then this was just like, yeah, no, sorry. And he just left. I don't know what happened there, but these are clearly related. You look at the facial structure, you look at the hair, you look at the eyes. It is clear as day. I don't know why I didn't catch it earlier, but now that we see the portrait next to each other, it's definitely... you can't deny it. So, yeah. Varian, you were a naughty, naughty boy. And Anduin should know. I think somebody should tell him, and we're doing our best here. Maybe Johanna, as somebody just pointed out, is the son that Varian never or always wanted. And there's a good point to it. If you ask me who's more fierce, is it Johanna or is it Anduin? I know who I'm picking. I definitely know who I'm picking. I'm picking the person that's at the front line, that is in every battle, deep in every battle, and doing big, big damage, and not a crybaby that's consistently sitting in the back, doesn't know how to hold the sword, and goes like, for the Alliance! So yeah, no, that's not happening. I'm picking the Crusader every single day. So yeah, clearly, Johanna is the son that Varian always wanted. It makes so much sense now. It makes so much sense now. That is top-notch writing right here. Those are the stories that Blizzard doesn't tell you. Those are the stories they don't want you to know about. They're lying about it. But thankfully, you tuned in here and now you learn the truth. You also learn that Li Ming doesn't stand a chance against Falstad, at least in this game, because that was a very sweet kill that Loctaro God just got for himself there. Nicely done. And they're looking for another one, and they get another one. Anduin is dead. Yeah, Anduin is down, and that is a double kill. That's also a very nice leading experience that they all of a sudden have for themselves. Yeah, I gotta say, it's looking good. Jojo alone also having huge trouble against the camp at the top. So this entire lane setup that Where's My Money is running at the top is working wonders for them. Murden for a second was even sitting at the side here. First of all, checking, of course, for Johanna, but also for anybody else that could come in. And just look how low she is. Murden has now retreated and is helping the team out at the bottom of the map, but they left Jojo completely alone. That is just disrespectful. Jojo is fully alone against Sylvanas, and yeah, if you don't get that cooldown on the fountain back soon, then you need to get the hell out of there. Because eventually Sylvanas might just go and try and take you down. So down here, at least, it's a play for seeds, and Murden... oh, interrupted on the jump and killed. Nice! The problem is that they're losing the top lane. They're losing that fort. So, yeah, good on you. You just got a seed, but you also just lost an entire fort up at the top. So, that's the next one. Worth it? I don't think so. Level 7 talents are now ready. At the bottom of the map, we still got Blaze doing his thing. We also have, of course, for now, Hogarth trying to one-on-one him here. One-on-one me, bro. And the reinforcements are coming on both sides. I mean, it's already a trap here. Yeah, they're trying to come in. Li Ming missed a lot now. Calamity is still hit, but that battle isn't over. It's kind of funny that both of them were thinking along the same lines here, trying to just trap whoever soloing the bot lane. Jojo is still at the top. Jojo is sulking. She's angry. I don't know what she's angry about. Maybe about that haircut. But she's definitely angry. She's just like, yeah, guys, I'm going offlane. To be fair, I talked about this in the past, and I'm absolutely happy to point it out here too. She's a great offlaner. Well, maybe not great, but she's a decent offlaner. She can offlane. She has wave clear. She has self-sustain. She has everything that you need from Johanna. That's one of the reasons why some teams in the past have even run Johanna as an offlaner with another main tank and then had a double tank in big fights that they could use. So she has what you need. Wave clear is there, you have escape tools, sustainability, and it, yeah, can really work out that way. So not really that big of a problem. If you're engaging into team fights, of course, you would love to have your tank with you. but as long as it's just more of a roaming game, you can make those plays. Yeah, we got Calamity, as already highlighted a bit earlier. Always happy about that. Since exposed after the subdue, level 4 and level 7 setups. Now with a seat on each side. A little bit more space and wiggle room for Where's My Money. Would have been a bit more pressuring to them if they lost this one. But again, they did not. So, yeah, still looking okay here. Game has definitely slowed down a little bit, particularly with level 10 in the hands of the red team. The blue team has absolutely no incentive to fight. And yeah, Li Ming gets caught. Li Ming gets caught and should die here. And get saved by Anduin. Alright, alright. Yep, Anduin comes in and saves the day. I still think if they had coordinated that a bit better and would have put more than 2 heroes on her right away, they could have gotten the kill. Oh, the Hoarder pulled. Quickly locked in, and it saves Hogger. Seems like the red team just has trouble getting that kill. And we get this integrate for Li Ming. Oh, no. No. This integrate for Li Ming when there's no Nubarok with Cocoon on the other side. Big question mark from me. Normally you don't see a lot of players that go for that, and it's a bit odd. I've seen like it once, maybe twice, when you're going for glass cannon, you want to have them range damage on a single target, but since they went Calamity, it's unlikely that that's going to be the playstyle that they're running for here. So normally if you try and do that, Calamity is not the choice. So yeah, I highly question that as integrate pick. Wave of Force, just from a playmaker perspective, gives you so much more. Hogger is gone after he had an incredible escape earlier. He's just now dead. And this second seed might therefore go over to Where's My Money. But with Odin, they have a bit more time to play around. And yeah, this integrate is just a self-stun. So that can become a huge problem. I'm really curious to see how much that's going to do for them, but not a talent that you normally see on a higher level of play anymore. Very, very few exceptions. One obviously being a Nubarok on the other side, but that's not the case here. And outside of that, 1 in 100 game maybe. But yeah. So they're channeling. Seems like we're going to get it. Yep, it's a freebie. And that should end the... Well, it's not going to end the fight because Falser comes in with a nice gust, puts them into a corner. 1 kill, 2 kills, and they're gonna make it a triple. Anduin, you can run, but you can't hide. So yeah, him and his sister died, both of them. And, well, that was actually a nice play from Falset. Coming in with a great angle there. So all of them gusted into the corner, and then it was just an absolute bloodbath. Several heroes taken out, 3 in total, which allows the red team to take map control, steal a few of these camps away. Falset is going to get out of this one. Li Ming with a nice, decent move, but he should still be able to make it out. There's another Calamity. Maybe. Does she get the kill? Yes, she does! Nice! Good on you, girl! Li Ming getting the kill there. I was waiting for him to just dive over. I think he panicked there maybe a little bit too much when she initially escaped. Could have held that back a bit longer and then escape over terrain, which didn't work out for them. Let's have another look at that. So right there, honestly, if he saves it a little bit longer, that he had used the gust at this point already, not the gust, sorry, the barrel roll. If he saved that longer and didn't panic at the start, I think he could have saved himself there. But that was good. I mean, she was pretty tenacious. Came in and just said, nope, that's my kill. That bird has my name on it. And then dropped false stat. So 6 kills to 2. Li Ming with a nice play there. And to be fair, I think she would have gotten the kill regardless, but this integrate came in as the final shot. So it was the killing move. Camps claimed. 13 not ready. In this case, we got the Bronze Beard Rage after we had on level 4 only Sledgehammer for them. And yep, there it is. Illusionist is in the house. We're gonna get the spray and pray. And pray he does. Li Ming though? Oh yeah! Is she gonna get away? No, she's not. Sylvanas is having none of it. And she gets saved by Lucio as he comes in. Light Bomb engage. Anduin still down. So is Tychus. Boah, they're getting slaughtered. They're getting absolutely slaughtered. Where's My Money? Goes through the team in blue like hot butter through cheese as they drop the entire team for a glorious 5-man team wipe. Take the entire team down as a peze. Yeah, that was ruthless. Anduin, Tigers both falling after Li Ming is dead. And then they also get the kill on Jojo. Now they have their first set of Garden Terrors. At the bottom of the map, the fort already get destroyed. And up at the top, Falstad has started to push this out even further. They had a camp here that is doing wonders. So 2 forts are destroyed before the Garden Terrors are even there. This is disastrous. I mean, look at that leap that they made in experience too. They have a 3, nearly 4 level advantage right now. And they're going for keeps at this point. They're looking for additional kills, of course, too. But they're 4 levels ahead. 4 levels! They got level 16 talents here already. We got them with 30,000 damage on Sylvanas. The numbers are honestly not that crazy. 11 kills to 2, obviously a massive lead, but it is brutal how heavily they leapt ahead here. That keep is at 50%. They're continuing the kill streak at the bottom, dropping Li Ming. Middle, yeah, it's still another Garden Terror. Over here, they're already poking the keep down a bit further. If anything, I'm surprised that they are not pushing harder for the top side keep and take this down too. You're 3 levels ahead, guys, at this point. You have a talent advantage. If you can't siege up now, then I don't know when you can. There's nothing else to gain on the map at this point, so you might as well just try and apply some additional pressure, especially since this experience gap just keeps widening. 53 stacks for Falstad now. The birdie doing work. They're everywhere. They might... Okay, they're not going to get level 20 before Have a Drink gets level 16, but they are looking for additional kills, and if that Storm Mode connects, it does a bit more damage. I don't think they can get the kill. Light Bomb though? Yeah, Lucio is ready immediately. Lucio with some nice saves. Muradin jumps out. Yep, uses the debris to get away. And Li Ming following it up. A bit over eager and too optimistic. Couldn't get the kill, couldn't get the reset, and therefore finds herself on the wrong side of the battle and gets taken out before her teammates can join the fun. And now with Jojo also falling, this is going to be multiple keeps. Topside keep has already been destroyed. This is looking more and more like game. I mean, yeah, now Tigers is dead as well. Whoa. Rough times for Have a Drink. They had 1 or 2 before the series. If not, then they're gonna have a few more at least now. Now they got a reason, because this is a clear victory for Where's My Money. They take it with a 2-0. 16 kills to 2. A 4-level advantage and a brutal performance. Nicely done by the red team. Congratulations, they sent the blue team into the losers bracket and they themselves advanced to the winner bracket semi-final.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.